Alright. We're about to see what the old 10 point thinks of the 200 grain tuffhead. Well, I guess it'd be 215 grain with the blood ring. So I added the little brass right there. It makes this head 215 grain. My bow don't really like it because, I don't know, I don't think it's tuned quite right. So we'll see how the crossbow likes it. Shoots everything else really well. Here we go. About to make our first shot. "30 yards. First shot of the season with the crossbow. Man, that thing packs a punch. Hit a little low, kind of expected. Well, I didn't quite think this through. I'm gonna have to adjust my scope. Sight in at 20 with these. I'm gonna see what it does at 20 right now. Didn't think about it, shot 30 first shot. If it hits at 20, I can adjust it out with my phone and the rangefinder with this particular scope. Let's see what it does at 20. An inch low. Man, that thing drops fast. A lot of weight out there on the end. On 5. Make sure I went up. Let me see. It was on 18. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40 clicks up to go from 100 grain field point to a 215 grain. I think this hit good. Let me look. Oh yeah. Center punch the tape. The shot right before it was just below that. So that's 40. 40 clicks up. In case you were wondering. Oh, it changes a bunch. 57.2. This hits. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the broadhead on. I don't know if I'll send it at 57 the first shot, but I'm gonna focus you more on the target. Because it's 57 yards. Man, I hope you've seen that. I think I hit right at the top of the tape, which the tape is probably maybe 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. It did blow through the target, but where did it hit? It hit right there. Man, I think that I'll have to, I don't know, maybe I can slow-mo it or something. Wasn't a bad shot. I'm telling you what, that arrow flew funny. They say those things will penetrate. There ain't very much that'll poke through a bag target. That thing almost blew through the bag target. Broadhead still, not a razor, but still sharp. I can't believe that. Man, I don't know what was going on. I mean, it hit right there where I wanted it to. Based on the cut, it hit right here. So, not horrible, not great. Let's move on back to 50. Well, that slow-mo went pretty good. It still hit low. So I think what I'm gonna do is go into the app and change the speed, slow it down a little bit. See if I can't get it raised up. We'll tell it we're shooting about 260 feet per second. See if I can get that to come up. All right, so that hit probably 2 inches high. Guessing before it hit about 2 inches low. Went from 300 feet per second to 260. So I'm gonna split that. So I'm gonna set it up for 280 feet per second. That should be pretty close. All right, I think I've got everything changed. So we're gonna go. This is that. Telling the app that I'm shooting 280 feet per second. Cock it back up. Should hit. Money. Split the tape in half. So that tells me my bow is shooting about 280 feet per second with that 215 grain broadhead. Split the tape in half at 40 yards. Man, it's gonna be really hard to hunt with my regular bow when this thing shoots like that. Well, there you go. There's a 40-yard shot. Split the tape. All right, got it moved back to 49.8. Let's see, maybe the last shot for the day. You know what? I like shooting the bow, but man, I gotta tell you, I really like shooting this thing too. It's fun playing with the scope and everything, getting everything dialed in, working together. Once you get it, it's good. And watch me miss the target. Money. That was it. We got it dialed in now. I'll take you down there so you see that 50-yard shot, which you may have. There you go. 50-yard shot. Down the inch high. I'll take that all day. Alright, every target's got pros and cons. Everything went pretty good up until this point. So I guess you really want this broadhead to stick out the back, because if it don't want to go forward and it don't want to go backwards. So all in all, very good day once I get the broadhead dug out. Shooting the deer target, it just destroys them. But I'm ready to hunt. Ready to hunt with this bad boy. I'll turn it off. This is what I'm shooting. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend. The easiest, most accurate thing, I'm telling you. I've had it for a few years now and it's awesome. Alright, catch you on the next one. I gotta get this bolt dug out without cutting my finger off. Well, I guess I might as well video this in case I do something stupid. Ooh. Ooh. That was close. I thought it was down a little lower than that. Hey. Whew. That was real close. Yeah. Didn't get me. Alright. So yeah. Definitely. Look in here. Got burlap and all kind of stuff in there. So that arrow, or that broadhead is still sharp enough to cut you. I'll do a little test, see what it will cut. Still cut that carpet. So that tells you how good the steel is. What I shoot probably 15 times through that bag and all that burlap and everything. Still sharp enough to cut through that piece of carpet. They have made a very, very good broadhead. And it seems to fly pretty good out of the crossbow. I'm gonna have to shoot it again at 30, but not today. It did something funny at 30, but I didn't have it quite dialed in at that point. Very pleased with that. All right, see you guys on the next one.